in 2019. 2019 has led you astray. But we is gonna fix it in 2020. You got no choice. Yeah. Gotta. Oh, snap. Whew. What is good, peeps? Hey, it's your boy Jay Jones. I'm back again. The last Monday talk of 2019. I know that's corny, right? But whatever. So this is the last Monday talk that we're going to have in 2019. And I got a very, very good topic for you today for your Monday talk. I think it's something that's going to be very beneficial. And I think it's something that you can take this and apply it today. Something that we always talk about, but we never pay attention to. Self-evaluation, right? So the really cool thing about self-evaluation, we got to have it. And I thought that this was perfect because as we moving into 2020 and as we want to, get in better shape, have better relationships with our family, do better in our jobs, get promotions, make more money, whatever the case is, we have to understand where we at right now. And that's where self-evaluation comes in. Sort of kind of like how I was already doing, right? We got to be able to look in the mirror. If you can't look yourself in the mirror and you can't tell yourself the truth, how you going to tell somebody else what to do, right? So really cool thing is you have to be honest with yourself, right? So I got 3 points why self-evaluation is so important. The really cool thing about self-evaluation, we need to be able to highlight our weaknesses, right? We need to be able to understand where can we get better? How can we fix our lives if we don't understand what we suck at, right? Second thing, we got to highlight our strengths. We got to know what we do really well. Maybe it's talking to people. Maybe it's, going out and doing my job or going out and meeting new people. If I do that well, I need to highlight that. I need to understand how I can do that even better, right? And then the last thing is we need to find our unused talents. We need to find out, something that we may be interested in or something along those lines, but we don't know how to fix it. Well, that's where we find out about self-evaluation, or we try to understand ourselves a little bit better, right? I know it seems simple, but it's one of those things that we have to be honest with ourselves, right? Just like I told you before, life happens because of you. It doesn't happen to you. So we have to be honest with ourselves. We got to take ourselves a good look in the mirror and say, hey, Jay, man, 2019, I remember last year you said you was going to do this. You ain't do it. We got to start holding ourselves accountable in the things that we want, or we're going to be right back here next year talking about 2021 going to be our year. You done heard it. You done heard people saying, oh, man, if I just did this or if I just did this. Listen, people, contrary to popular belief, life is a game. It is. And you just got to know how to play the game, right? And I say that in a sense like this. If we understand our starting point, maybe you got dealt a bad hand. Maybe you done had some bad luck this year and things just not looking up the way you planned it to be, right? Well, this is the time where we got to just be honest with ourselves. We got to evaluate ourselves. We got to look ourselves in the mirror and say, you where you at because of you. You got those speeding tickets, Jay. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You said you wanted to make your podcast blow up, but you weren't consistent. We have to put the I in us, right? So the thing is like that, we all mess up. We all fall, we all trip, but life is about perspectives, guys. That's the whole point in this podcast, is so that we can gain understanding through different people's perspectives. That is how we do better. That is how we grow. So, needless to say, I ain't gonna talk your ear off today, but the most important thing that I want you to think about in 2020 is figure out your starting point, right? Figure out where you at today. So then that way, when the new year comes, we know where we at, so now we can move the needle forward. So I'm going to give you 3 things to do that you can fix it. And it's going to be real simple, right? 1, write down the thing that you feel that you are really, really good at. What you could say is God's gift, right? What are you really good at? The second thing, write down what you feel that you could do better. Like if it's, hey, I really want to get into real estate, whatever the case may be, figure that out. Figure out how you can do that better. Read the books that you need to read. Do the research. Get around the people that support your dreams. And the third thing with self-evaluation, where do you want to see yourself? And you got to be brutally honest. Hey, I see myself going this way. I see myself going this way. Be honest with yourself, right? Because again, if you can't be honest with yourself, you can't expect nobody else to be honest with you. So guys, do me a favor. As we move into 2020, self-evaluation. Do what you got to do to get yourself to the next level. Let's not be one of those guys that was like, oh man, 2020 is going to be my year. We said that last year. And I know because I said that last year. And, we may be moving up a little bit, but we gotta take care of ourselves, guys. So self-evaluation is very important. Try those 3 things and remember, in order to move forward, we got to understand where we are and where we've been. So then that way, our possibilities are endless. So going into 2020, guys, it's Jay Jones. I appreciate you listening. Self-evaluation, guys. Let's go to the next level in 2020, guys. Nothing can stop us. We're unstoppable.